You're excited, you tailored your first garment, and then you go try it on and ooh, something's wrong. Luckily, there's a few ways you can avoid that oh crap moment. I'm SD, and if you're really tired of wearing clothes that don't fit you anymore, boy oh boy, are you in the right place. Because I'm gonna show you how to tailor everything in your closet. Let's get into this. You didn't set your machine up properly, or you just didn't use the right accessories. When I suggest to use a denim needle on your jeans or use a ballpoint needle on stretchy materials, it's for a reason, so listen. You want to make sure that you understand things like your stitch tension and how it works and what kind of thread to use and when and why. Or you could be like me in the beginning and use black thread or white thread on a red t-shirt and think that that was okay, or not leave a big enough of a seam allowance or not really understand what a seam allowance even is, and then you go to put a zigzag stitch on there and you didn't leave enough space for said zigzag stitch. So guilty of this one. You were too aggressive, or you were kind of sort of inaccurate with your measuring. Oh, I hate this one. When I started tailoring, I would give my shirts way too much of a taper or way too aggressive of a taper to the point where it was just like, dude, stop. Don't be like a bull in a china shop. Just take it slow at first. I know you're gonna be really excited, but just take it slow and be modest. When you measure or pin your garment, be a little bit generous about it. If you measure it out and your measurements say that you want to take off 2.5 inches, move it back to 2 inches just to see. Because what happens is, let's say you're not happy with 2 inches. You can always go back and take off another 1/2 inch in like 3 minutes, no problem. Because that is a whole lot easier than sticking with 2.5 inches, even if you're a little bit on the fence about it and you're not sure if it's gonna be too tight. And then you try that garment on and you realize that it is too tight. Well, guess what? Now you gotta take out a seam ripper, and that's gonna take a lot longer than 3 minutes. It's this thing right here, and it's the bane of my existence. At least it's nice and ergonomic though, so that my hand doesn't cramp up when I'm trying to fix my stupid mistake. So there's that. You didn't buy the right size garment to begin with. Because you see, tailoring and clothing alterations, they can do some wonderful magical things. They really can, but it's not that magical. It can only do so much. If it's incredibly baggy to begin with, I'm talking like 3 sizes bigger than what you normally wear, then taking in the side seams or the sleeves or even shortening it, it's only gonna do so much. And at the end of it, you're not gonna be happy that you wasted time on it. Here's an example for you. If I want to tailor a dress shirt, there's a couple of rules that I like to follow. I just realized that I'm still holding this seam ripper. I'm gonna put that down now. Me personally, I'm going to look for a large, and that's because on a large dress shirt, the shoulder seams are gonna sit exactly where I want them to. The neck is gonna be the exact size that I want it to be, and the cuffs around my wrist, yeah, I'm sure you kind of picked up on the reoccurring theme. It's gonna be the exact size that I want those cuffs to be. Pants are the same way. Make sure that those pants fit in the waist. That's the one spot that I really try and go for. Yes, we can alter the waist on our pants if we want to, which we've done on this channel. Hopefully I point to the right side for the card if you want to go check it out. For me, a 34-inch waist will fit fantastically. And a 36, yeah, it's alterable. I can work with that. That's fine, no problem. But a 38, ain't having nothing to do with that, because that's way too much. It's too aggressive. Not happening. Speaking of which, if you're tapering a pair of jeans or chinos or even dress pants, take a look at that outer seam. It can end up twisting on you. That's when you're being too aggressive with the inseam. Speaking of which, let's go taper some jeans in 2 minutes. That's right, 2 minutes. It's in the end card. I'll see you on the other side. SD out. Deuces.